Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Jared at 3Cs. I am bundled up because the real feel outside here today is 13 degrees. And when I just got to work a few minutes ago, I'm like, this is an appropriate day to do a full video on cabs, on CFMoto cabs. And it's working out really good because I actually have every single one in stock. Really rare these days. So let's turn this camera around and go through everything on these cabs. Also, if you find these videos helpful, please consider subscribing and hitting the like button. Helps these videos gain traction and get spread across the internet. Thanks guys. I do this in one take because we're going to try to do this in one take because we do open today at 9 a.m. It's a Saturday and it's 8:30, so I got to do this pretty quick. So, real quick, UForce 600, UForce 1000, U10 Pro Alpine Edition, U10 Pro Highland, U10 Pro Highland XL. So we've got pretty much everything covered, all the different options. Let's start right here with the 600. The full hard door set. Now this window will open this way and connect to this. I have videos individually showing some of these features, so I'm not going to spend a ton of time trying to break them open and do that kind of thing. But the window does open like this, and then this one, and it's super cold out, so I don't know if I can do all this. I just kind of mentioned I wasn't going to do all this right now, but here I am. So if you, So there's your full, that's how you open, I'm sorry, I got gloves on trying to run the gimbal, apologize. That is a full open door as far as the windows on a 600. We did the poly rear window. Now we do a lot of poly rear windows, but we do a lot of glass fronts because the fronts you're constantly looking through, and that's going to be true on all of these. So the glass you can, ice scraper, or you can Windex it and clean it. Now this one is a manual tip out. We've got two positions. We've got the first one there. Allows you to catch a little bit of airflow in the summer or in the winter if you need it. And then the last option is just up all the way, and you'll kind of see it there. Now we do have a heater kit on the way for this. It's made by Ice Crushers is the heater company. And we did a full video on our channel, the U600 Ice Crushers heater kit. So we've got that. So I won't spend much time talking about the heater kit, but inside of here, other than the doors, the window, and their rear poly panel, this is a stock. Oh, and we got the nerf bars, and we always do nerf bars, or as long as we have them in stock, because it protects your doors. You got a couple $1,000 investment, or or more, like $3,000 on those ones, and it really protects your doors. So it doesn't cost a lot to cab a CFMoto, right? You've got a base machine with a roof, you're buying front and rear windows, and then you're buying doors. So that is a cab on a UForce 600. Next in line is going to be the UForce 1000. Now this chassis has been out since 2019 with continual refinements. Especially this year in 2025, it is such a smoother drive. Like there's no more jerkiness, you can back it up, you can drive forward. Much easier to drive. Now CFMoto offers two doors for this. This is the power door. So this window is going to come all the way down on both sides, where the other door is more similar to this. You've got windows that you can kind of open front to back, but there's no power to them, and it's only $700 or $800 more per door to go to the power doors, and we recommend this because in the summer, when this glass comes all the way down, you're able to have an open cab and get the airflow. So this door opens just like the 600. Now, one thing about this door is it doesn't open quite as far. You can see how it kind of stopped right there. Totally fine for getting in and out of, but I always expect the door to open more. Here's our control for that power window right there. Again, we've got a poly window in the back of this one. And you can do polys in the back, so I think it works just fine. This is a glass tip out, just like the 600, right? So I can go one position here, and that's going to give us a little bit of airflow, and then all the way out. And again, we have a full heater kit on the way for this one. So what I'll do here is just give you guys a demo on this window going down. So you're like, well, why would I spend the extra money? Because of this feature right here. And then the last thing on this one is just those running boards. So again, on a UForce 1000, all you need is a window, a rear window, doors, and nerf bars, which we always do nerf bars with doors. You also have more windshield options on all of these with CFMoto. We just go right to the glass. So you have a poly window that's fixed. You have a glass window that's fixed. Then you have this glass tip out. So I have, for example, here is a glass windshield that does not tip out. It's fixed. So it is still glass. You can still clean it. You can still wipe it down. But it does not tip out. And this is on a UForce 600. Here's one more look at just how much that door opens. So if you had your window open and both your door windows open, you got a lot of airflow in the summer and makes things nice. So this is the machine that most people are going to be confused about, is these two packages. So CFMoto has one called the Alpine package. It's more of a northern package. We build these here at the dealership. They come as a stock U10. So they roll off the truck, we put the roll cages on them, and then we put the Alpine package on this model. So it's identical to a Highland, except it does not have air conditioning. So we installed the window, the back window. Now this back window is the glass, it's the slider. I don't think it's not unlocked. I was going to try to pull on it. So glass rear slider, and then these are the power doors. They would come all the way down, just like the UForce 1000 we just showed you. And then we can open it, and then this is where it's already got the heater kit installed. So you can see your blower controls, and then your heat, the level of heat that you're asking for. So this is a power tip out window with the windshield wiper installed. So if I turn key power on, and then I hit here, the blower motor just kicked on too. So we're going up with it. I'm going to turn the blower motor off, doesn't need to be on. So this Alpine package, tip out glass window, power tip out, windshield wiper, power glass doors, and then the rear window, that's the glass slider, just like the Highland. So this is the one that most people are shopping for, is the new Highland. This one just sold, it's leaving today. And this comes from the factory, roll it out of the semi, actually both of these. We roll both of these right out of the truck, fully built, ready to rock and roll. So we just put gas in these and do an initial checkup on them, make sure everything is healthy on them. So these come with everything: heat, AC, glass rear slider, glass tip out, windshield wiper, power doors. And we've done a lot of videos talking about these machines and specifics and driving them and the new electronic shift. So I really don't want to like stand out here in the cold and do all that. But the power windows again. Now all the U10s come with a radio. And this is where the control is going to have the blue for the AC as well. Again, window tips out, power glass. I would recommend running boards on all these if I was making the purchase. This is just the way they come, but you can add the running board. And then I'm going to give you guys the XL. So this is the Highland XL. It's identical to the regular Highland, but we just have it, it's basically cut, and then they paste another row of seats right here in the middle. So these back windows do come down all the way, which is nice. You still have the slider in the back. Heat and air conditioning, because this is the Highland. Now this model, there's really no way to make this an Alpine with heat only. Before they had the Highland edition, they did these Alpine packages for us. So we did quite a few of them because it was like your closest way to get like a full cab machine with at least heat in it, where air conditioning's the new thing. So we have two of these. One's got a full V-plow on it, and we just did a video. It's been really successful. If you guys want to watch this Alpine edition and work, this V-plow is amazing. It did such a good job. I was actually super blown away with it. So that's going to be a really good package for a guy up north here. He's got the plow package, power V, along with the heater kit inside of that one. But if you guys are looking for a CFMoto, we're right here in Western New York. We've got machines lined all the way around 3 sides of this building. All of the cab stuff. We're right off I-86 on exit 7. This was Jared from 3C's Recreation. Please consider subscribing and liking the video. It really helps them catch the algorithm and take off. So enjoy the ride. See you on the trail.